Hitler, a warmonger or a hero? Introduction. Throughout the world as one of the most villainous people known to mankind. However, is this true or just a cold, clear lie, and Hitler is just a misunderstood hero from Germany? Hitler was born on April 29, 1889 inside the town Brno, Aulis, I think, retired as a state customs official. He died in 1908. Hitler moved to Vienna and monuments and sung their images. He was known to be very directed to anti-Semitism or racism towards Jews. This is a timeline about Hitler. So in 1914, Hitler joined the German army in World War I, and then in 1921, 7 years later, Hitler became the chairman of the German Workers' Party and renames it to National Socialist Germans Worker Party, or NSDAP. 4 years later, in 1925, he staged a coup in 1923, and he was released from jail this 1925 and published the book Mein Kampf. In 1933, Hitler becomes the chancellor. He introduces censorship and passes a law ending civil liberties and passes the Enabling Act, making himself dictator for 4 whole years. In 1934, he merged his role with president and he was now fully in power. Section 2. Heroes, villains, what do they mean? Heroes are defined as a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. Hitler is technically a hero, defined as admired or idealized, which he was in Germany. However, the things he had done are not hero's actions. Just to clarify here, this section is fully my opinion, what I think. It's a bit based on fact, but it's only my opinion. Villains are usually depicted in comics, movies, or any type of media and are really depicted in real life, but is defined as a deliberate scoundrel or criminal. Villains are described as deliberate scoundrels or criminals, which is not a textbook definition, as scoundrels sound too comical. However, he is surely a criminal because he has staged many coups and failed, which are criminal acts. Hitler killed many people. He has been the cause of many battles, like the Battle of the Bulge, which killed many people. I do not say the exact amount, for it would take too much time, for I will not say 1.4 million people, as they are one and one and one and so on. Each person has a mind, a personality, and deserves to be classified as one. Hitler did not care about this and only cared for himself. This is non-doubtedly a villain trait. He has started the most severe war in the history of wars that killed more than 3 times than World War I. His beliefs caused harm and so did his actions. When you think of a person to be defined as a villain, Hitler might come to mind. He is, in the end, a villain, but that is my opinion. He can be classified as a hero, and there might be arguments against him being so, but he did lead so much beliefs into mind, made some people happy, and hope, even if it was false hope, and happiness veiling behind harmfulness truthfully inside. Section 3. Conclusion. Hitler, a warmonger, villain, or a blessed hero? No doubt he is a villain in my mind. Starting a war that kills many people is undoubtedly villainous. I say villain with quotation marks because you might define it differently. Ultimately, he is a villain. So what do we learn from this? When you define someone, do not define them good or bad. Define them as what they did, who they were, and what you heard of them. Hitler was a warmonger, I heard. They've been and they did be a warmonger. What do you think? That's the end.